All right, good evening, everybody. Jim Lenton here. I hope you'll indulge me if I find I have to adjust to the new environment in which we find ourselves. For all of you and for me, this is our first Pillars of Scouting virtual gala. And so we're coming to you, we're going to be communicating with you all as though we were here on this stage in this auditorium, but of course, we're all in our homes, safely in our homes, dealing with a pretty considerable challenge. And I think that all of you, all of us, and certainly Scouting together are meeting this challenge as well as humanly possible. And I think we're doing quite a great job, especially the Scouts. I'll talk about that momentarily. Thank you for this incredible honor. Thank you for the honor of giving me the opportunity to have served for the last 3 years as your council president, working with the incredible professionals here, the Scouting professionals, and working with the volunteers. All of you has been unbelievable. The company that I find myself standing in is really humbling for me, literally. First of all, I have to say that to share the stage and to be honored here for me with someone like Charles Nelson, who is a giant in the community, who has been an incredible hero of Scouting, of youth, of the community, of all of us, is just amazing for me. And I applaud him and I applaud everything he's done, and I'm grateful to be standing here with him. I'm grateful to Scouting for this recognition as well. Pillars of Scouting puts me in company that is unbelievable, in addition to Charles. I've been affiliated with the Scouts on the board for a number of years, even before I was president. In the first Pillars, we honored giants in the community, no less than Jimmy Fitzmaurice, Ken Pickering, Frank Stewart, people whose names we've known for many, many years because of the incredible work they've done with the community. In the second one, a Scouting hero and a community hero, Joey Snicius, and Bill Metcalf, who himself is a giant and who shared some really moving accounts of his interaction with Scouting as a young man that helped him to be he is. And then, of course, Boise Bollinger, what more can I say? Boise Bollinger and Bill Oliver himself, just another hero in the community who very sadly passed away very shortly after we honored him. But he left a legacy of service to the community, of generosity, of strength, of love of country and community, and love of Scouting with all of us. I have to recognize some folks here because it's not about me or any one individual, quite the contrary. I'm able to be here because of a team of incredible professionals. Pat Denishow. Pat, if you were here in the auditorium, I'd get you to stand up. Pat Denishow has actually chaired this event in putting it together, I think, for a number of years, and is actually instrumental in having raised over $1 million for Scouting in this council, which is nothing short of astounding. Pat is always there for us. We love her so much. The professionals who are here, who are the heart and soul of the core of the council: Ernesto Carballo, Tori Hayden, who's with me here today for this recording, Tracy Jones, Todd Connor, Nancy Allen, Matt Miller, Peaches Davis, Christy Schwest, and Pat Nikase, our camp ranger. Those are some of the folks who are here day in, day out, who work with you all, the tireless, selfless, giving, generous volunteers who give your lives, who work together to provide everything you possibly can for our young people, our young men, and now our young women as well. The mission of Scouting, I don't have to tell you what it is, but for those of you who are tuning in and who don't have an intimate familiarity with scouting, the mission is focused on youth development. It's teaching, strengthening, giving our young men, and as I said, our young women now, values, tools, skills, love of family, love of God, love of country, the ability to not only function in a chain of command, to not only function in teams with other individuals, but to direct their energies positively throughout their community, throughout their shipmates, throughout their teammates, and to become incredibly productive citizens. And I think as Bill Metcalf, who's truly one of my heroes, said, he said it very eloquently on a number of occasions, and I felt this way as well. If interviewing someone for a job, a position, any position, if that person was an eagle, for me, that person always got an interview and was presumptively qualified for that job, and they never disappointed me. Bill indicated that that person was hired. Those are things that provide evidence of the value of scouting and the incredible things that scouting gives to our young people. And remember that scouting today more than ever is designed to, and in this district, and I think in this council and throughout scouting, provides opportunities especially for the young people who in our community who are at risk. Young people from our inner cities, young people from underserved communities who are now given opportunities they never would have had to develop these incredible skills. And quite frankly, it saves lives and it allows these young people to flourish. And it's just an incredible gift. Scouting has endured and does endure right now some incredible challenges. Scouting will endure because it's endured over 100 years, and it's going to endure for another 200 years, more than that. And so I am grateful to scouting. Just to give you a little bit of what we've been doing here, as a result of the COVID-19 challenge, the virtual approach to scouting has been very successful. I know in this council we've had online scouting events that have been very successful. And I know many of you volunteers in the districts, God bless all of you and thank all of you for doing what you do, have been able to step up and do these things. We had a very successful virtual summer camp. And so moving forward, nobody knows how long this is going to last, but we are going to continue to produce. For me, like I said, this is not about me, but for me, my involvement in scouting has been lifelong, virtually. From the time I was 8 years old, joined the Cub Scouts, Pack 32 at St. Matthias School in Mid-City in Broadmoor, with some incredible friends. My father was the Cub Master. He remained with me through scouting, well into the Scouts, and was the chairman of the troop that I was in at Troop 32. And then later, when my son was a young man, I was Cub Master for a couple of years at Stewart Hall School, at just a great pack over there. Scouting taught me, gave me skills that I carry to this day, and I think allowed me to be proud very, very early on of being an American, of having skills and abilities that I was able to develop very, very young that I've used throughout my entire life. And I think that scouting is one of the great, great blessings that young people who have access to it have certainly throughout the United States. It's a great institution, and certainly throughout the world. So with that, I don't know what else I can say, except that I really don't feel like I belong here in this incredible company. All these people I talked about who have given so much and continue to give so much. And to all of you who support scouting and all of you volunteers out there, God bless you and God bless America. Thank you.